Hey everyone, it's Ross from Mythic Mountain Folk Tabletop Club. What you're about to watch is one of our ongoing original Dungeons & Dragons campaign games set in the shared grand campaign setting of Otherworld. This uses the old school setting and mega dungeon module, Gunderholfen. Welcome to our table. Like, subscribe, and share, and thanks for joining us. Gunderholfen. Ancient. Abandoned Dwarven hold. Battleground. Hero's Bane. A tomb of treasure seekers. Gunderholfen is a classic, old-school, exploration-focused, sandbox-style mega-dungeon. Will we be clever enough to survive?
Who was caller last time? I think it was Jake, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. I wasn't here, though.
Right. Yeah, it was Jake last time. Roos before then.
And I was the one before that.
Okay. It might be Ross tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, unless Slow Train or Hugs wants to be caller tonight, but
what I have observed happen, oh my gosh, Discord's frozen, is that if the caller misses the previous session, and then you make them the caller for the subsequent session, they'll be like, where are we going? So it might be best to have whoever was here last time, unless you didn't get very far, or like unless there was like a small part of the dungeon or something like that.
They got pretty far.
Yeah, so I would suggest William the Wise lead us. That's what I would throw out.
Hi, William. Even though I wasn't here last time.
Oh, I thought you were here.
William wasn't here.
Yeah, no, I
guess it would be Eddie would be our caller for tonight.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Last in the cycle, but the one who was here last time. Last session we had a light crew.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Everyone is ready. You are a bright-faced group of adventurers. Many of you have gone out before to seek treasure and glory in the depths of an ancient ruin across the swamp named Gunderholfen. You find yourself at your local haunt, Steely Sean's Alehouse. It is the night before you set out for your next adventure, which would make it Saturday evening. Ross, what month is this now?
This is... I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. It is... the players would know it as December. There has been a recent cold snap. It is frigid outside. If you do not bed down with appropriate bedding and fire, you will suffer consequences up to and including death.
It is the first of no log of Darkentide.
Right. Technically, tomorrow is the first of no log.
Right.
But
the 30th of Samhain.
Yes. As you begin to wind down your evening at Steely Sean's Alehouse, what do you do?
Okay. So, what happened last time?
Ralston's had one too many of Steely Sean's ales.
Yeah, pretty much.
We went into the sort of more Kobold Warrens last time.
That's right, we almost died.
Tied up some folks, killed some folks, and then found a fountain. And
that's right.
And the king, the Kobold King, who is at war with what he called the Greens, which is either I'm guessing, this is me guessing, either goblins or orcs. We'll find out. We haven't met them.
Not as of yet.
they were amenable to talking to us, but when they sized us up, we got the sense that they were just going to kill us and take our stuff, so we backed out hurriedly.
It's always a good sense.
Who's
Yeah.
playing Randall? Randall Bartholomew?
I believe that's Roos's character.
I thought he was Wolf.
It could
I
be-
am Wolf.
You know what? I think that's Elijah's character.
Ah,
I don't believe. Yep, that would be Elijah's character.
And my thing says Pendar, but I'm playing Barger. It doesn't matter to me, but just FYI.
Yeah, you have the Varger character, which is not filled out, but you have a token at least. Okay, who will you be taking on your grand adventure today?
All right, so I'm gonna throw this to the party. Get some consensus. Do you think we need some more? Those. I think we need some more. Some more adventurers to come with us.
no.
Some spear. No.
I have Jeremiah Jimble, who
Oh
I
yeah.
paid a lot of money to stand in front of me, so he is coming. But he'll
Okay,
be
that's
standing
fine.
at my side.
Right, of course,
Do we need-
Morpert does not have access to Padrag's friend.
Do we need torchbearers or litter carriers or anything like that? Or do you think we're good?
Yeah, unless we know where something is, and no, I think not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. See,
Morpert,
we'll-
do you plan on taking your horse?
No.
Okay.
I will pay for an ostler if it's. How much is an ostler to watch my horse in town?
Give me 1 second. Please talk amongst yourself while I look for this.
So what
How
do we?
how do we assume the new characters are joining up?
It's generally just assumed that there are adventurers coming in through, going through this area. You are essentially on the outskirts of civilization. You are on the frontier, and pretty much everyone that comes through is either a local who is here for some reason, or somebody who is looking for something specific out here. So it's not uncommon to see people coming and going. And in addition, you've had roughly at least a few days to get to know each other, and you're all good friends.
I guess now would be a good time to bring up I Need a Loan, fellas. Kind of, just for good friends and all. Kind of slim right now. Got 1 gold piece to my name.
Oh yeah. Oh, what do you need? What do you need?
I heard rumor that the ground's too cold to sleep on. I don't have a bed. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we've got it here.
I could use a shield and maybe a spear. I got 7 days of food. Mama told me good. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Get the food covered, and then the rest will fall
So-
into place.
how's 50 gold sound?
Oh my
Will that
god!
cover- Will that cover you?
Yeah, I'll
50
buy
gold?
drinks now. I'll buy drinks for everybody now.
All right.
Spear is 1d6, I think.
Yep.
If you
Think
are
about-
using it two-handed, it's 1d6 plus 1.
Awesome.
I would throw this out here. I propose everyone should have a ranged weapon, even if it's a sling. Everyone should have a spear if we can afford it, because we can fit 3 abreast in the front rank and second for 6 in a single grid square if we
Yeah.
have spears, or halberds. Halberds in the second rank.
Yeah, I've got a halberd.
What class are you? And you're level 3?
Yep, fighter. I've got a halberd. Or poleaxe, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Ross, the stables are
As long as it's
able
not
to be
like
rented.
1,000 gold, I can figure it out later. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like, yeah, here's a. Oh gosh, rent is high. in this town.
Ooh, prices have gone up.
I'm putting it down, and then I'm going to pin it.
So long as it's less than 50 gold a week, I will...
Yeah, it is.
Okay, then yeah, I will pay an ostler to watch the horse.
Yeah, so the only stables open to the public are accessible through the city guard stables. Everyone else either has some place to hitch their horses where they live, or otherwise does not have a horse. It's 5 silver per day. New characters to the area, I say, are not. They only have to pay for the night that they stay from the night before and the day they actually leave.
How much silver?
5 silver per day.
Okay.
And then I've also pinned the actual price for room and board. So if you are a returning character, please subtract 2.1 gold for room and board.
I will also... Oh, go ahead.
Am I paying for Jeremiah Jimble, or is he paying for himself out of his taking?
He's paying for himself out of his taking.
Okay, cool. Cool.
That would be a henchman thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You might want to do that, or that would be a way to ingratiate, probably.
Yep, cool. Let's level up first, and then we can have that discussion.
Yeah, Jeremiah Jimble likes you. You don't have the greatest reputation for the time being. You're still somewhat new, and last week you left with somebody who you did not return with, and that always is gonna take a hit to your local reputation.
Yeah.
As a matter of optimism, I will purchase a wagon if it's less than 100 gold. If it's anywhere close to book price,
it'll be book price.
And then
there's currently no shortages being experienced by Longfeld.
will,
Although if this weather persists, there might.
I will put that at the stable, and then I'll go and I'll provide my prayers at the temple and offer a 15 gold piece tithe.
Please note that as part of your character estate.
$50.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do the night before your adventure?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
While we're drinking, I'm just going to listen to other people at the bar and see if there are any delicious hot rumors that are making the rounds. And if not, no biggie, but I'm listening for them if they're there.
Nice.
It is a freezing and chilly night outside, which means Steely Sean's is packed. People want to get good and drunk when it's this cold out. And when you can't do anything, people are looking for anything you can do. So it is loud, and you would have to seek out rumors as an actual action, which would be noticeable by the people that are in the alehouse.
Sure. I will find some of the loudest drunks and buy them more to drink. And cheers them. Say, this will keep you warm. And say, how about this weather? Have you heard anything interesting?
Yeah, one of them tells you in a slurring voice, he says, I know you. You are an adventurer, and you are looking for You're looking for that ruin out across the swamp. He says, I know a secret that nobody else knows except for me. He looks around really exaggeratedly and he says, there is a secret city run by evil priests in the ravine next to the hill where it's reported to be across the swamp. It's called Baylor's Rent, and they use the mines as a prison for their enemies. You watch out. You be careful. I need a good drinking buddy like you to stay alive. And he toasts you.
I buy him another round, and I thank him profusely for this. And then as I'm bringing back the second round, I'm being like, how do you know this, friend? Where did you learn such great secrets?
Please subtract 1 silver piece or 10 copper pieces, by the way.
Okay, cool.
He slurs something nonsensical about farming pigtails, and then gets back to his drink and his friends. It's clear he's not actually that interested in talking to you.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's just being polite.
Good. Baylor's Rent. Sweet.
I'm writing down farming pigtails.
The first fantasy plant I could think of. Well, if there's nothing else you as a group would like to do, or you as individuals would like to do in the evening, we will fall in to sleep. As you awake, you notice quite rudely that it is still frigid. It's cold enough that when you walk out into the morning air, your breath condenses against your scruffy lips and instantly freezes. You are beset by cold weather and miserable at the prospect of trekking through a swamp in these conditions.
Excellent. I want to make sure that Jeremiah Jimble has a bedroll. I have one.
Yeah.
Is Jeremiah Jimble going with you?
I would like. Well, you know what? We have a lot of other people. I'm just gonna. He will not come today. I think he can stay in. I say, Jeremiah, it's okay. I don't need your services. Stay warm. Go with your family.
He says, "Oh my gosh, thank you," and he goes back inside. Not interested in going out this week.
JJ.
He's desperate, but he's not that desperate.
Yeah. I want to prepare predict weather, and I'm going to cast it before we leave today, just to see if we're going to walk into a blizzard or something. And that'll only give us like the 2 miles around the town.
Blizzards are motivation. Let's walk faster.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so in the next 2 miles, you can tell the weather's going to be clear, but frigid.
Okay, let's do it.
In fact, actually, the rising sun will probably not make it much warmer at all.
Well,
Cool.
let's bundle up.
10 hours to go.
After about 2 hours of walking, you come across a fork in the road, one which leads to the northeast and one which leads east by southeast. Ralston?
All right. I guess we go south, I believe it was. Is that the swamps? I'm correct?
I think we want to go north.
North, okay. Northeast, okay. All right. We go northeast. Trek.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong dice. So...
What's the marching order?
That's a very good question.
I'll go up front on the right.
I'll be in the second rank.
That's a good
I have a
idea.
halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to say I've got a spear, so I'd be like up at the front too.
Stab.
Great.
It's about
Alright,
9 p.m. and the last several hours have been through heavy mud, or would be through heavy mud if it all wasn't frozen. As it is, actually, this is probably the easiest travel you've had through the Gonfell Swamp. There is a heavy, heavy air here. It feels like what used to be humid swampland is now somewhat frozen.
Like
there's
icy
still
mist kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. There's still a denseness to the air, but it's a cold and wet denseness.
Oof. So it's 9 p.m.
What is Orgal?
Excuse me, what is Orgal?
Yeah.
Orgal is a fighter man. Yeah. That's all I got for now.
Right on, right on.
My mind went blank. I wasn't ready for that question. Have you been through here before, and where did you decide to camp? You came through.
I mean, we camped wherever we could, pretty much, on the side of the road. That's pretty
Middle
much.
of the road?
We didn't. Yeah, we really didn't go out off of the side into the mud and muck and water. I mean, it's not a very heavily traveled road, really.
The first time we came through here, a great beast came up out of the swamp, and we slew it. So,
right.
in the wilds, either side of this road are horrors in the mists.
We should set a watch.
Oh yeah. I'll take first watch.
Varga's gonna set up. He's got a 2-person tent, so he'll set up a tent. He's got his bedroll. He'll set that out, and he'll take a watch with whatever is necessary.
I have a Yeti cloak,
Cool.
Yeah.
which is a
you
really
should
unfair
totally
MacGuffin. Yeah.
No, it's fair. It happened, and what did Morpeth not help kill the Yetis? I
did. I did do that.
It's just a MacGuffin from a different part of the world.
Right. And I will build a fire.
Okay. And just to reiterate, everyone has a bedroll or a
Yes,
Yeti?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Yes.
Okay. And then your watch order is 2x2?
Yeah.
Do we have enough for 2? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it worse, y'all. How are we gonna get water? Well, I guess we could break it up and burn and boil it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, there's no snow, but there is stagnant, icy ponds littering the marshland.
Delicious.
Yeah, the ice is not clear or white, full of bubbles. It is brown.
we'll have to filter it through a rag or something.
Yeah.
What's in the filter when he does that?
Oh.
Does it move?
Oh, it would if it wasn't
Asshole.
frozen. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get Guardia.
It's just a wriggling.
If this were my Thursday game, there'd be a rule for that.
You could
Yeah.
do it on 1 and 6. As it stands, filtering and boiling should be enough to reduce any potential parasites or bacteria. Not that you would know anything about that. You just know that you start getting the runs and people die when you don't boil water. So neither of which is something that you're anxious to do. So through your evening, there isn't anything of particular note. There's no beasties or monsters that come out of the swamps. You just know that were it not for your bedroll or Yeti cloak and nice warm fire, it's likely that you would perish in this cold. You wake up, and it is time to travel once again.
All right, north it is, I believe.
Yeah, the road is still
North up the road, yeah.
fairly reasonably tractable here.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to see. Just give me 1 second here. Ralston, could you roll for me a d6, please?
All right.
Okay. As you walk along the road through the icy mists, you see two hulking figures, each carrying a large club of some sort. They are, let's see, just make sure I'm getting this right. These are not creatures which you recognize immediately, meaning I'm not just going to tell you. They see you right after you see them, and they seem to be cautious. They haven't immediately charged you. What do you do?
How big is hulking?
About, from this distance, probably 9 to 11 feet.
Cool.
And how many hulking figures again?
2.
I say we try to ambush them and kill them.
We could. Might as
They
well.
have seen you at this point.
Oh, I say we killed them. It's either that or we need to try to create some kind of worthy distraction so we can flee.
I say we kill him. Everyone up
I'm
for a
standing
little
behind
violence.
you guys, so go for it.
Everyone up for some violence.
They look scared to me. They must have heard of us.
I mean, we could politely ask them for all their valuables.
We should speak to them first, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's try to speak.
What languages? I have none of that are useful, I think.
All they have are common and dwarven.
Maybe Dwarven.
They're just mutate. They're kind of like what a dwarf and a human is to a dwarf.
Oh, Russ, what is it? Monsters have a what? 1 in 4 chance of speaking common?
I believe so.
Oh yeah.
I should definitely have this.
We were looking at that. I can look it up, but
I think it's in the end pages, isn't it?
Pretty cool. Is that an OD&D thing?
Yeah.
I
1
think
and
that
4.
I think that we were looking at that in book 1. I don't think it's in Swords and Wizardry specifically.
Is it not? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say it's 1 in 6 because almost everything's 1 in 6, and then if that ends up being wrong, then that's okay. Because everyone can make mistakes, and I don't feel as though you will judge me that much.
No.
So how do you call out to these figures? They're probably 35 feet, 35 yards away from you.
I would just yell at them, ask them, "You guys friendly or what?" We're friendly if you're friendly.
That's shooting their weapons.
They sort of look at each other, and then look at you, and one of them scratches his head, and then the other one says something in a language that you can't understand. And then, well, one of you might be able to understand it. I don't know exactly what all languages you speak.
Got Common, Goblin, Elvish, Dwarvish.
Anybody have Giantish?
All creatures
Yeah.
and monsters, this is in book 1, it's not in Swords and Wizardry. All other creatures and monsters can speak their own language. 20% also know Common.
Okay, so that'd be 2 and 6, right? No,
That'd be a...
1.5.
Wouldn't that just be a
1 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fine. One of these does know Common, and he shouts at you and says, "Oh, tiny people, we come from a good hunt. We do not need your meat right now."
Thank you. We'll be on our way.
They don't move from the path, so you'll have to go around them. But they seem to be willing to let you pass.
We go around them.
Maybe...
I think they're scared.
We might be able to, like, I mean, if we're walking past them, what do they look like? Are they, like, 10 feet tall? Like, do they look like they could, like, rip us apart with just their hands, or...?
Yeah, they're about 10 feet tall, maybe 575 to 625 pounds or so.
God.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No. Give a wide berth. Gentlemen.
How wide are you talking?
At least 20, 30 feet.
What's it look like off the path?
Icy.
Before we go.
This
Icy
at one
tree.
point in time was a very wet part of the wetlands. Right now, it's a very frozen part of the wetlands.
Is it just frozen mud or frozen water?
It's frozen water.
Shit.
I think we asked them to move out of our way.
Yeah. Could you please move out of our way, gentlemen?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Why we can't get past them at all?
I'm not feeling walking on that frozen water. It might collapse under our weight.
Oh, they're literally taking up the road?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
At this temperature, you would know that it's frozen deep. It's not gonna.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no,
cool,
that's
cool.
not a concern.
Okay, all right, all
Okay.
right. I just thought maybe, we would do like the, was it Napoleon and Austerlitz or whatever battle that he fought? Okay, so we'll go around. Yeah, we'll go around into the frozen water. And the ice.
As you begin to walk around, you sort of pass perpendicular to them and maybe get another 20 yards away from them before you realize that they have turned on you and have started bounding towards you.
What?
Oh, shit.
Red.
The size may come advantage, right? Big boys, little eyes.
Yeah.
We should definitely see if we can create a trap in the ice, see if we can find a place that is thin and stand on the other side of it.
Yeah. We'll try to do that.
If we win initiative, flee, maybe?
I think they could run us down.
I wonder how fast they are. Does it look like they're really fast?
Is everyone here at a 12 movement?
No, I'm at
Yeah.
6.
You're at 6.
I'm in full plate and
Oh,
shield.
Same.
boy.
Same.
I technically own plate, but I never said I was in it, so I would just assume I'm in my ring mail. I think that brings me down to like a 9.
They are movement rate 9.
Yeah. So we gotta fight these guys. Well, we'll try to go get on a patch of thin ice.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I don't have an actual battle map set up, so you guys are just going to be on a blank space with these guys. Orgel, Ralston, Wolf, William, Florbert Copy, and Varger, if I'm not mistaken.
What if we? No.
Can you assign Barger to me? Or
Yeah.
assign me to Barger? Yeah.
Sorry.
Strange
all
question, but does anyone have any ball bearings?
No.
There goes one, man.
Should be assigned to you. Okay, can you move?
I don't see anything.
Oh. Can anybody
That's
see
good. No, it's black.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I'll open wide. There you go.
Here we go.
There we go. Sweet.
Okay,
There I
just
am.
check. There they are.
Yeah. Sweet.
Second round. I'll get down to the second round
I don't know why Wolf's
With
so
my-
is-
with my pole arm.
Alright. Please roll a d6 for initiative. Ralston.
Alright.
And rearrange yourself into fighting order. You have to beat a 3.
I can't move my token and somebody move it up to the front.
Oh no. And roll the 1. You want up front? I can't move you. Maybe you're blocked.
Here, try again.
I'd say I got a spear, so I can stay to the front.
Alright, well,
There
I
we
can
go.
fire a bow from the back, right?
Yeah.
firing a bow, if your enemies are engaged in melee, has a chance to hit your friends.
But from standing behind the crew, I'm okay. As long as
They're not engaged in melee with your friends.
got it.
Yeah.
Which they will likely be, considering they get the movement first. Okay. Anybody declaring any spells? I don't think we have any spellcasters in the group. Well, we've got Varger.
Barger doesn't have anything useful.
Do you want to
for this.
cast your predict weather?
He says he's got detect magic.
Quick, cast detect magic. It'll scare them away, maybe.
No.
No, I'm gonna keep that.
Okay, it is now movement and missile fire. They will go first, quickly closing the gap, and going to attempt to melee
Oof.
combat with you.
Oof.
Would
It is, yeah, it's your turn to move or missile fire.
Would I be able to get a sling off as they're approaching, or no? They've already closed.
I'm going to say that
They've
would
probably
be able
already
to get-
closed,
You would be
'cause-
able to get 1 out of your 3 off before risking the.
Yeah, since it's a sling, it's only one rate of fire.
Right.
Probably too slow. So that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, the slings are rate of fire. No, the darts are rate of fire 3. I think slings are rate of fire 2.
I'm sorry.
I
I see. I can
believe
do it
it's 1, but if I can get one off, I will take it.
I'd like to
Same.
fire at them too, but if I'm gonna do friendly damage, maybe not.
Well, movement and missile fire happens simultaneously, I'm to understand. So I will
Yeah.
say you can all get 1 off before they get
Alright.
to melee.
I will attempt
Your-
to fire.
Your armor class to beat is 14.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, how do you bring up the dice over here? It's on the top.
It's going to be at the bottom of underneath the chat.
Oh, nope.
oh man.
Underneath the chat. Don't see
Oh.
the chat.
At the top
Uh,
right.
s-
I got
Oh,
12.
there it
Are
is.
you- yeah.
Okay, here we go. D20. Oh,
Oof.
great.
Man.
We all botched our missile roll.
All right.
The 5s are back.
Okay. It is now melee. These ogres are each going to try to hit one of you. 17 hit on Orgel.
Yes.
Okay. That is. It's going to be 10 damage.
He's dead.
Oof.
-7. I was level 7.
I think it's time to run, y'all.
Yeah. That's...
Well, the other one is going to get a hit on Wolf as well.
Oh,
Does a 25 hit?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. 8 damage.
Brings me to 0.
He's
Oh,
unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should flee.
Yeah. Run away.
Can they drag me or no? Because if not, I'm dead.
So here's the problem: is that Morpert is at movement rate 6.
Same.
yeah.
Anybody who is at movement rate less than 9 will need to either ditch some things or will be overtaken.
Yeah. Sounds like every person for themselves. Just 2 people just died. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Or allegedly died.
Yeah.
I think you all should leave me and flee.
I will stay with you. I have full plate. I have full plate. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh my god.
Run. Fly, you fools.
Why, you fools?
You can't get down less than
Well,
movement 6.
the plate is 80 pounds.
Yeah.
So I am very firmly wearing that stuff.
Mhm.
So
You have a shield?
I do,
Same.
but you know, I suppose
Backpack full of stuff?
yeah, I suppose if I literally dropped everything and fled, I'd be below 100 pounds. Yeah, that's true.
Or you could just die. You know, those
No.
are options.
No.
This is true. I would just drop everything I have and flee like a coward, just like screaming.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. I dropped my backpack.
This is the real
Book
life
it.
equivalent of failing your morale check right now.
We survived the horrors of Gunderholfen, only to get killed by 2 random guys on the street.
I mean, they're the giants. I mean,
You know, I rolled a reaction roll, like a reaction roll when you first met them, and then when you tried to go around them, I was like 1 in 10 is they're going to turn on you and attack you because they think maybe we could use some fresh meat, and they got a 1.
I'll be eating Orgle tonight.
oh,
Yeah.
I need a death monologue. I turn when you guys go, drop your shit, run, brother.
run, brother.
Just out of curiosity, did I get left behind too?
Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry.
You're assumed dead, right? Unconscious.
Yeah.
Unless there's somebody that could keep up with movement rate 9 and pick a body up that's not, 80 pounds.
I'm
or
at a
something.
12
We're
right
in-
now.
we're in full
Could I
plate.
hoist them? I'm at
I
movement.
mean, I'm technically only in ring. I'm not in full plate, and I've only got a spear on me. So
Well, how much do you weigh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's probably he's probably
150
not an
pounds,
80-pound man. That's a pretty emaciated
Yeah.
small man.
I've only got 10. I've only got 10 strength. Like, I don't know if that's
I mean-
average or not.
Are you in a situation where you can ascertain that they're actually not dead? It's just all boom, boom, right? You don't have time
it's-
to check his pulse, maybe.
I mean, I
Right.
was gonna say technically, I'm cool with making another character. I don't care.
I
You're welcome
would
to go
start
back and check if he's dead.
No.
right eating right now.
No.
Fresh
Yeah.
gate.
We have a new
I
problem.
could get up. Yeah.
Uh,
I can carry 40 pounds before I hit movement rate 6. So I don't think we
Yes.
can get you.
we also
I'm
have
just
to.
45 right now.
I propose that we use the forced march rule. And
we run back.
do a forced march movement rate to get home, not
Yeah.
and if it takes traveling in the night, if somebody has torches, we get those out.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's head back.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's still only 9 a.m.
Okay.
This was a morning time encounter.
Amazing.
For forced march movement rate, it is double your standard movement rate.
That's 18 miles per day.
Yep. Yeah, you are able to make it back in plenty of time.
All right.
Just give me 1 second. All right.
I
You
got
have
some.
returned to Longfelt at around 4 p.m. the next day. You are considerably lighter both in party number and in personality.
I have some really bad news.
Okay.
I did not declare where I kept my gold.
No. I kept one of my
Now, I
state.
think it's what 1/10 of a pound per gold piece. So I was probably cheating anyways, but I never told you where I was keeping my gold. So I will take that too. I lost 300 gold. That's all my gold that I have.
I was operating on the assumption that you would leave all of it in your room at the inn.
I did not
more-
say that.
That's true.
I would, but I will, whatever judgment you say. But
I mean, how about we?
I
for
probably
game
would too. I would
purposes-
probably say, well, that's silly. I mean, obviously you wouldn't carry around 300 gold on you, but I
How
should
about
have.
for gameplay purposes, we'll levy a tax on you. Lose 30 gold.
Okay.
10% of your net wealth.
I mean, I would carry. I'll tell you, I would carry 50 gold. That's what I would have carried, because in case we needed to make deals or something like that.
All right, I'll say that you'll lose that then. If that's the realistic amount you carry, then I trust you.
You're very
guys.
generous. Okay, so here's the thing. The woods are very dangerous. I think we should see if we can hire ostlers and mercenaries. Or men-at-arms, not adventurers or henchmen, but people that can make the journey safe and keep a horse and cart and help us make it. That's what I propose.
All right.
I like that, and then we can get there in a day.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
How much are horses?
Horses are not, that's, unless it's different in this economy, but we might be able to afford a horse, but the adventuring pay rate is something like 4 gold per day for a mercenary or something like that. So if we do a week's journey or 3 or 4 or 5 days journey, I guess it isn't too bad. We could probably hire 5 mercenaries.
Are they more effective than the people that we've led to their deaths before?
I think that's up to Christopher. I usually list them as 1-hit die, but you only need them. I only need 1-hit die between me and that thing. As was apparent. No offense.
Yeah.
Yes. So men-at-arms are fighter 1. They are. Yeah. So adventuring men-at-arms are 2 gold per day, or upwards of 5 gold per day, depending on circumstances. These guys would just be guides to and from the swamp. So I would assume, right, to and from. They're not going in with you, and so I don't think that they would.
No.
And they're professionals, so they should have their own equipment, as opposed to henchmen.
They
who
would.
we'd have to
They would all
supply.
be chained with spears and shields. These guys. Let's see. Yeah, so they are 2 gold per day. It is technically 3 full days to get there and back. You camp out twice, and the 1 full day you spend in the dungeon, or most of that day you'll spend in the dungeon. These guys would gain a share of XP from any encounters in the swamp. They would not get any treasure from that encounter, as they're already being paid. They would each get a half share from encounters in the swamp, but they wouldn't get anything from the dungeon. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that because they're not coming in the dungeon?
What's up, Ross?
Oh, no, sorry, please. Yeah, no, they usually don't go in the dungeon. They're just mercenaries will not go into a dungeon. Yeah. I suggest let's go all out and make a free company. But my question is, where are these mercenaries coming from? Where are they coming from? A lodge or an organization? Or are we paying for it from the town? Or
there are several freelance private escorts. The Gunful Swamp is well known for a number of different ventures. People go fishing in there all the time. People need to travel across it for various reasons. So there are plenty of people willing to guide you through the swamps. They may even, depending on who you hire, or how many of them you hire, or whatever the rate is, there's a chance they will decrease your chances of getting lost in the swamp.
Oh,
Nice.
so they take a different route or something, and they keep us from getting caught and lost. And anyways, sure, okay. So this is a thing we or a service, a prearranged service we're paying for. My only other question then is, do they have longbowmen?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yes, yeah, there are longbowmen at the standard book rates.
I would suggest we actually just have a absolute gob of longbowmen, because if you fire, let's just say it's 6 and they fire 12 times, we could have felled one of those guys in one go, and then the next one makes a morale check.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And maybe we hire 2 spearmen or 2 men-at-arms or something, but and then I under that, in that case, I would hire a common laborer as an ostler, and take the horse and the cart, and we could set up a camp outside.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I need to buy a new pack.
I need to buy all the things, and I do that.
So the proposal put forth is 2 infantry men-at-arms, and then how many longbowmen?
6, I think. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think so.
So that'd be 8. That'd be 16 per day for 3 days. Plus the ostler is going to charge 5 silver pieces per day.
I'm making a new character. If I can ask real quick, I'm really sorry to derail, but the prime attribute, does that mean you have to have that in order to enter the class, or is that just an experience?
Yes.
That would just be an experiment bonus. So if you can have a 4 strength fighter, if you so choose, but you get for fighters, for example, you get plus 5% XP for the 13 strength or higher. That's your prime attribute. Then you also get plus an additional 5% XP if you have a wisdom 13 or higher, and then additional 5% XP if you have a charisma 13 or higher.
Okay, I was just looking at the ranger class. It says prime attribute 13, and I wasn't sure if I had to have a 13 to be the ranger, or if that was just the experience bonus. All right.
Rangers have a different set of rules, at least in Albion. I don't know if that's an Albion-specific thing, Ross.
It's up to you. I think it says that you're only supposed to have 1 ranger in a group at a time. Right. I interpret that as basically in the adventuring campaign, there's a ranger, if there is one, and then from the gazetteer, generally I would never let someone be a ranger unless they wanted to really get into the game, and there's a bunch of stuff that they would know. I don't know. That's what
I would say. If you could steer away from being a ranger, that would be ideal.
That's fine. I was just looking at stuff.
Okay.
16.
I'm another fighter, by the way.
Fighter.
Yeah, I got the new character up.
Is it pretty good?
Not
Not
I got 1 AC. That's about it. Oh, I got 15 charisma. So now I'm the voice.
Nice. My last character had a bunch of 3s and stuff. So I mean, hey, but hey, I'll pay the expense for the men-at-arms and the longbowmen.
You want to split it? Or?
No, I'll pay for it. I got it.
I got it. I got money.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got this one. No big deal.
You'll get it next time, boys.
All right.
Get the res next time.
I take it you're gonna spend a night here instead of immediately hiring and charging back out there. Is there anything you guys would like to do in town before getting back out there the next morning?
I'm going to buy a new pack and whatnot, new gear.
I would also buy a bunch of equipment. I'm also interested to know in the city of Longfelt, are there a bunch of concerns that do adventuring and sell swords and this kind of skullduggery, or is it are there a lot of them? I guess is my question. I would check
not
Guild
really.
Street. Oh, really?
The escort services that you have hired, there's actually a bit of a dubious legality to them. They appear to be off-duty city guardsmen, and they're probably using their equipment on loan from the City Watch without necessarily permission.
Oh, y'all. Confidence scheme.
Nice.
Oh, man. This is how we take over this city right here.
If only Flor could see you now.
Oh, we're going to liberate the city. We already found out that they were jerks. We already heard that from Steely Sean.
Until they become warlords of Longfelt.
Gracious benefactors.
That's semantics.
What would we use to lift a port? Oh, well, Eddie, do you have a destination in the dungeon that we're headed to in mind?
Oh, golly, not really. To be honest. Oh, wasn't there in the lower levels? Wasn't there a scepter or something we had to get? We were trying to get.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, but we got to figure out how to get down to the lower levels. We don't know how to get there.
Exactly.
Well, so there's the portcullis that we saw that was closed.
Yeah.
That had kobolds behind it. Like, we could try to force that open.
True.
Or we could go to the caves and finish clearing the caves. That would be my suggestion.
Let's clear the caves. I like that idea.
Okay.
Let's clear the caves.
And we don't need any portcullis equipment, so I'm good.
I did buy some more spikes.
Right, does everybody have their equipment or can do their equipment as we adventure?
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm set.
So you have your newfound friends who may or may not be associated with the City Watch.
They have like their patches covered over with like cloth or something.
yeah. they've put duct tape over their insignia.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You leave at around 6 a.m. After 2 hours of walking, you come across a fork in the road.
We go east. I believe it was. Or north, I'm sorry.
All right.
Eddie, I'm calling my horse Bellows in honor of a certain mount that perished.
Nice.
It's around 8 p.m. and it has gotten dark.
Yeah, we set camp. I tell the bowmen keep an eye out for giants.
So are you guys just going to have them keep watch? Because that's something that they're used to doing.
Yeah, they're watchmen, aren't they?
Do you want to set at least one of us up?
Yeah.
Or-
I guess. Yeah.
Mulchi will stay up.
Hey,
Mulchi?
Logro Mulchi.
Mulchi.
Or just
Is
Mulchi.
he
You can call me Mulchi.
Is he a fighter?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
I tell Mulchi about this other guy we had in our party.
Sounds like a real ale.
Who's staying up with your guides?
I'll stay up.
I'll take second or third watch, whichever one is not covered.
Yeah, I can take
I can take one too.
Okay. Nothing eventful happens in your evening, and your guards seem precariously bored.
I tell them about through the night. I would tell them about how the one of our party members got crushed by a
No,
giant.
don't do that. No. Oh, no.
No.
Don't forget
Okay,
him.
fine.
Don't. You should also include the fact that if you guys get knocked unconscious, you'll leave them.
What was that guy's name again?
Yeah, we don't tell them about that.
It was real tough sounding. Volcar.
I don't know. He wore a red shirt. He wore a red shirt all the time.
Hey, this isn't Star Trek.
They've heard it all. They think they're convinced anything you tell them is a tall tale. There's nothing really that dangerous in the swamps. That this is a free bit of coin that they can do in their days off. Now,
Nice.
whether or not they actually believe that or they're just coping, it's hard to say. It is 6 a.m. and your traveling day begins once more.
All right, let's continue. Onward, on. We continue up north.
There appears on the trail to be no sign of any battle or scuffle, and indeed probably no sign of tracks that are immediately visible.
Any smell of roasting meat?
Not that you can tell.
Man flesh. All right. We continue.
Before 2 p.m., you see Gunderholfen Hill in the distance.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. May I please? I'm sorry. I didn't get this out fast enough. And may I please pay for a room at the inn for the week and put 240 gold in it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get a confirmation of where everyone else is keeping their 4 gold or whatever it is?
Yeah, my gold. I have 10 gold on me right now, but the rest of it's in my inn room.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 15 on me now, and I've got the rest of the in.
All right. That is a good bit of simulationism that should be paid attention to.
I've got it all in the inn except for, let's say 10 myself on me.
All right. You reach the base of what you've come to know as Gunderholfen Hill. What?
Hey. I'm second rank, I guess. Let's take point. We form a camp with our bowman and our ostler with his little wagon. We tell them to, stay here until we return.
They feel supremely confident. They are convinced that Gunderholfen is nothing but myths and legends, and you'll be back in a few hours with just the scrapes of thorn bushes against your ankles.
Oof.
Perhaps we can find them the benefit of higher ground. Give them in case some.
Yeah.
At them.
That would be a
They
bad
got an
idea.
advantageous spot based on mine.
Yeah, that
That's
would be a
actually
bad
a
idea.
really good idea.
Yeah. Like a fortified position or something like where they could see things coming and
We don't want
maybe
dead bodies over there. Just don't look at
yeah.
Funny you should see that. There's a path ahead of you leading up to a number of sandstone-colored runes. The path is merely trampled and trodden underbrush, but certainly a visible and distinct path. It winds and twists in ways that seem incomprehensible, and for no reason.
I think that's Mochi's baseline in comfort.
Yeah.
All right. Is anyone from the group here? Is this a return trip for you?
Oh yeah, I've been
Okay.
here a couple times.
So yeah, we want to go up to the sandstone, and then there will be a second path down into the ravine.
Yeah.
I believe. And maybe we can have them set up at the sandstone ruins. They can wait there for us.
Okay. Yeah, they're perfectly comfortable setting up in the sandstone ruins, and one of them grumbles that'll at least offer a little bit of shelter from the piercing, biting wind. It's also nestled amongst a dell of trees. At the ruins, there is two other trodden paths. You are at the south end of the hill, or you're the south end of the hill. There's one that leads into a valley between two hills, further south and more to the east. And then there's a path that leads off to the west, around, seems to be going around the hill.
Which path did we take last time?
I believe it's the one to the east.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we went east. Yeah, well, let's try east.
Right? To the south and to the east, this path leads down into a small valley in between two hills. Before long, you can see through the now dead and barren trees what looks to be like a large outcropping of rock. If you didn't know any better, you would merely assume it to be a large section of boulder or moraine, but you know it to be an entrance into the legendary Gunderholfen. As you get closer, you see the yawning gape of a mouth of a snake, flanked on either side by dug-in fangs.
All right, we go in.
Just gonna make sure.
I wonder if those fangs were always dug in like that. Like a part of the design.
They seem to operate like pillars. They're carved straight out of the rock. All right, can everybody see the VTT map here?
Yep.
It's loading for me, but it'll get there, I think.
Okay. At the end of a long tunnel, you find yourself facing an open door. The room in front of you may have once stunk of death and decay, but it has been so long and it has been so cold that it no longer does.
All right. Let's go to this door right here. Straight ahead.
All right.
Is that the moss-covered door?
Moss-covered door? I don't think so.
I don't remember that.
In this room, there are two alcoves on the north and south walls, each containing a clay statue of a snake-headed humanoid. Both statues are chipped, worn, and in poor condition. A crude skull is painted on the east door in white paint. That door is open.
Do you want to go to the east door?
Yes.
Remember the pit at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where we were. Let's go through here.
Yep. The stairs are in shoddy and poor condition. You shimmy around what has been purported to be a pit trap in the floor. You follow the... sorry, go ahead.
Who has the... are we using a lantern?
I have a bull's head, or bullseye lantern.
Do you want to use that? In the
Yes.
second rank, you won't be able to use your halberd.
Oof.
I have a lantern. I'll carry it.
Okay. Otherwise, are we keeping the same marching order with the two fighters up
I
front?
think so. I think so. I think that would be best.
Who's the second fighter since since Wolf died? Yeah.
Yeah.
Malchi speaks up. I'll be your huckleberry.
Sounds great.
I just want to say, technically not dead. It's never been confirmed.
You're a giant food, my dude.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Please subtract 1 pint of lamp oil.
Gotcha.
That will work for the next 4 hours. The doorway at the end of this hall is still open. You enter into a wide room. This room is a wide hall covered in murals on either side of the walls, on the east and west walls. They're hard to make out clearly, but appear to be depicting scenes of dragons fighting. The doors on the west and south walls are splashed with dry blood. Conspicuously, however, it looks like this room has been recently cleaned, or at least tidied.
Do you want to go south or west?
Hold on now.
West.
What do you think?
Someone has been in here and cleaned this place up. I think what do you mean? So the blood's still there, but like the dead bodies. If I recall correctly, didn't we fight kobolds in this room, or did they?
Yeah.
Okay, so the dead kobolds have been picked up and taken away, and I assume that they also had broken bones and fragments of weapons and detritus. And when you say it's cleaned up, to what extent and what's missing? Is it just the bodies?
On further examination, it appears there does still seem to be plenty of detritus on the ground.
Okay.
There is dried blood, there is broken weaponry and armor, there's trinkets and kobold fur, or scales. I don't know if they are. Or maybe both, depending on the level of chaos corruption on these creatures. There is no bodies in this room.
So the bodies were taken out, either to be eaten or because they were actually taken as the dead of their kin. That means either something bigger is here or more of them.
Oh, there's definitely more.
Okay.
And the first room is free of corpses as well.
It would have appeared to be the case. At this point, you cannot surmise whether there is still signs of battle, but you did not see any corpses.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, please, Ralston.
No. Think you want to head west? To the western door?
The western door goes to the portcullis. So I didn't get anything. Yeah, I didn't get anything. So if we want to go to the caves, we want to go south.
Yeah, okay, let's go south then. Yeah.
The south door
That's
is
right.
open, and it leads into a hallway that goes east and west.
Are the caves to east or west?
They are there's a little narrow passageway to the north where I'm
Okay.
thinking.
All right.
Yeah,
So we'll go there.
and then it's up to the north.
Yeah. All right. We'll go.
We
All right.
could-
This is.
There's a T intersection here heading north and also heading to the east.
The caves north or east?
The caves are to the north. The east, there's a couple of rooms. There's some areas we haven't explored over there. We could check out, but that's like where the king is.
Yeah. Let's go north.
JC, are you mapping? You're drawing the map and stuff?
This I already when we get to an area I haven't been, I'll draw more. I'm just like looking at my old.
But you're mapping.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Your maps are great, man. I love them.
Yeah, it's great.
I appreciate it.
awesome.
I just want to say I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you, everybody.
My chicken scratches wouldn't cover that.
yeah, I'm not
Anybody
good at
can
mapping.
glean 100 XP by drawing a map.
I'm great at mapping, actually. As a matter of fact, I'm literally good at
Anybody gets
paper.
a free 100 XP. There's always something to be learned from others' maps. It can even be like a point. What do they call it? A point crawl map, where it's just like the halls are just points or lines, and the rooms are what's
true. But his maps are like artistic.
Yeah, his maps are legit, actually.
Yeah, it's like
the door at the end of the north hallway is closed, and you cannot see down any of these other hallways to the east.
all right.
One question: are these squares 10 feet or 5 feet?
These squares, each square is 5 feet.
Okay, thank you. It's a tight hallway we're in. Okay.
Yeah.
2 abreast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was relevant last time.
All right, so we go up the hallway.
If you remember, that maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but whatever. There was actually a large fight in where you're standing now. And there's evidence of that, but no bodies.
That's right.
So, I have a thought.
Okay.
The kobolds did not clean up their dead for weeks, right? And now the dead are gone. Maybe they lost. Maybe the goblins came in and.
I mean, they could have. It's possible. The greenskins. The greenskin menace.
Anyway.
All right, so let's go north.
At the end of the hallway, you're greeted with a closed, heavy wooden door, banded in iron. It pulls inward.
All right. Ooh, this is new. North again?
Yeah, we got to shimmy around this.
This is
that
an
pool,
open pit.
that nasty pool. Yeah, or a pit.
And then we'll go to the east when we get to the end of this hall. That's like
all right, awesome.
Yeah, you are now in a natural cavern made of dark limestone.
Yeah, we'll go to the east.
To the east, the cavern opens up slightly before closing.
That's west.
Over here. Oh, sorry, my bad.
You're good.
You're right. I was just testing you. To the east, the cavern opens up greatly. I need to find the proper description. A myriad of giant exotic toadstools and fungi fills this broad natural cavern. The ceiling is resplendent with hanging stalactites of brown and cream-colored shades. Water drips steadily down from the ceiling to the host of mushrooms below. There are obvious tracks through the mushrooms. Many of the mushrooms show signs of being harvested.
Too bad we don't have Birdie here.
Yeah.
All right.
How many passageways are there off to the east?
Passageways off to the east. This, and this appears to be 3 columns of natural rock.
Okay. Cool.
perfect to hide behind.
How big are the toadstools? If I wanted to take, if I wanted to take one and just like see what it was back in town.
Some of them towards the western side of the cavern are 3 or 4 feet. Some of them in the middle of the cavern are as tall as trees.
Okay, nah, I'm not taking.
They're probably pretty light though, but bulky.
Yeah, bulky. If there's like a small one that's like a baseball bat or smaller, I'll grab it and throw it in my pack so I can figure out if they're useful in town. But if not, maybe.
Mulchi refuses. He hates mushrooms. Grandpa used to make me eat them. Real poor. I hate mushrooms.
All right.
Yeah, you can harvest some off of this. Where do you go from here?
Let's try this to go around the perimeter of the cave system so we can see any entrances.
Yeah,
That makes
heading
sense,
to
yeah.
the north along the walls of the cave. Right around this alcove here, you discover a large pile of human-looking bones.
Oh, search them.
I think we relieved these bones of their plate mail previously.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. But let's check and make sure we didn't leave anything.
These bones do seem to be picked clean, both of meat and possessions.
Okay. That's right, because Vargar. Or someone had plate mail.
Pendar.
Yeah. All right.
There does seem to be a narrow passage between the columns of rock and the wall over here.
Let's try that, yeah. I like that.
Okay, just give me 1 second. What's our marching order again?
I'm in the second rank.
Mulchi and Morpert are up front, and maybe, and so then Ralston, whoever Roos is playing in the second rank. William the Wise is a magic user?
Rogue. Thief.
Rogue, okay. So maybe
nice.
Off to the side, where, yeah.
Okay,
and
so
then
it's
Vargar in the back.
Mulchi's heading up the front here.
And Morpert together.
Okay. Well, once you two pass these columns of natural rock, about 10 feet in or so, hold on, I'm going to do the thing. You are beset by a great creature.
Oh, crap.
Now, the rest of you are still... you are not the ones being attacked, I should clarify. It is currently going for the 2 in the front.
Hopefully, we can deal with it. Yeah.
Just give me 1 second, I gotta give it a token. Alright. Okay. Please declare any spells. And then you have to beat a 1 for initiative.
Alright, one moment. Let me roll dice. Or D6. Alright. Nice.
Alright.
What is this creature? Can we see it or no? If
Yes.
we're behind.
It appears to be a flying creature which bears a close resemblance to a marine ray.
Okay.
It's a flat body about 3 feet long and 4 feet wide, and it is dark gray in color. The underside, or sorry, the top side of it is the same color as the stone surrounding you. has a long whip-like tail. Movement and missile phase.
I'm gonna shoot it.
No, please, no one shoot me.
No. I'm just gonna shoot the manta ray creature.
It's
It is-
Plan on shooting.
It is close enough to your party that you will have to. You'll have a chance of hitting your friends.
Oh yeah, nah. We're going that then.
Is there enough room for Barger to step up into behind whoever is in the front to stab at this thing with his spear?
Yes.
All right, so he'll prepare himself for that. He'll move up, and as he's moving forward, he'll.
This is a bit misleading, actually. It's dropping down from the ceiling.
Cool. He'll step up with the spear in one hand and he'll turn to the other.
Okay. It is now melee phase. If you'd like to attack it, please roll your attack. It is armor class. Armor class 11.
I get a +2 to hit this thing, so. Oh, nope.
Wait,
Yes.
how do I know which die was mine? That was screwy.
Just
Was
look
that
at
a
the chat.
19?
Look at the.
Says
Yeah,
name.
you got a 19.
Okay,
I got it
19.
too.
Great. So 19 with a long sword. 1d8.
4 damage.
Also 4 damage. Malchi.
2 damage for William.
The creature has been slain. It
Nice.
lays dead in front of you. Gas is building inside of it slightly. Not like it's going to explode or anything, but just like, it smells quite bad.
Gross.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
Don't eat it, boys. It's a creature of chaos.
It's a creature of chaos. Don't eat it.
Smoky.
Tastes like chicken anyway.
Let me see the picture. Cool. I like that black and white.
Very important. There is only one passage here.
All right, let's go.
Down to the southeast.
Yeah.
It narrows slightly. It slopes up gently. And leads to a different area. Give me one second. I have to figure out how this actually leads into each other. Okay.
This looks like a pretty good spot to where something comes. We can
Yeah.
step back a little bit and get
Some
better.
green skins or something.
Yeah, we got like a wall. If they start shooting missile fire at us, we can just kind of creep against the wall.
Do you use the conventions where if we find a new level, we can navigate to it?
More or less. This is technically the same level, but a different area within the same level.
I see.
So currently you only know the one entrance. But
If you were me and mapping, would this be a good spot to do a new page?
yes.
Okay, cool.
But these can connect directly to them. There's no partition. There's there's just a slight tunnel and a slope.
Okay, cool.
The stone is dark gray and black in color.
It's different.
Yeah.
It does appear to be different. Most of the cut parts of the last area were sandstone colored, except for that cavern that you're just in is the same color as this. It seems to transition some way down that north hallway.
Is this stone the same color as the stone with the dark runes that were to the west of the sandstone ruins on the top of the hill?
Yes. They were also the same color as the stones over the hill to the north.
Okay, cool.
The passage makes a 90-degree turn, and you are greeted with a door.
All right, let's try to go through.
Wait, what's the door look like?
The door is the same. Yeah, the door is the same as it was. It is a heavy wooden door banded with iron. It appears to pull towards you.
You said that there's this different gray stone. Does it look like it has moisture, or is it dry here?
It is dry here.
Okay. What does the ceiling look like?
Ceiling is about 12 feet high, roughly, and this is natural cavern.
It's a natural cavern. And then does the area in front of the door look different than before you get to it? Does it look
Yeah,
hewn?
it is. It goes from natural cavern to about 5 feet away from the door. It's rough hewn stone.
Does anybody have a pole?
There also appears to be a door frame cut out of the stone. So
I did buy a 10-foot pole.
You want to poke right in front of the door since the floor changes?
Yep. Poke.
Nothing happens. What would you like to do?
I think we're to go through.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Do we have anyone that can check for traps? Or thief?
William the Wise is a thief.
That might be a good idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check for traps.
Okay. That is going to take a full turn. What would the rest of you like to do while he's doing that?
A former perimeter.
Yeah, I'll go back since this is about 7 feet across. Maybe me and Mulchy should be right here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go back there though, and I'll watch behind us.
We see both directions. Yeah, sounds good.
Varger will stare at this corner and observe and see if there's any secret door. Since he'll take 10 minutes and look at this rock and see if there's anything interesting about it. Tap it. I don't think there's going to be that. We're doing it.
Okay. So far as you can tell, there doesn't appear to be any traps or any mechanisms on the door besides the pull ring set into the right side of the door to your left. There also doesn't seem to be anything unusual in the rocks. No big chips or hews, except for that has been carved away to become a tunnel.
Okay, sounds like it's clear. Open the door.
Yeah.
Oh, one of our fighters up front. Mulchy opens the door.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. You only die once.
Just give me 1 second.
Oh! Jump scare! It's like nothing but clowns.
If it's clowns, just kill them. We don't try diplomacy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's nightmare begin!
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm attempting to grapple with Foundry.
Just out of curiosity, use vaping or smoking a pipe?
Smoking a pipe is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I was thinking about getting into that myself.
Every caller should have a pipe.
I do.
right.
I would smoke it if when my wife lets me smoke indoors. We've only been married 6 months. I'm taking it slow.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
Actually, today is our 6-month anniversary.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Not that we
Congrats.
celebrate anniversaries or anything. Okay. I will open the door and describe what you see. Okay. All right. What is your? Sorry. Pretend you didn't see anything in there. What is your disposition upon opening the store? Cautious? Are you charging in? What's your?
Oh,
tactic?
cautious.
You going cautious?
We're
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
confident it didn't have traps, so
But still,
Okay.
we're maintaining marching order, so I guess cautious.
yeah.
You open the door, and there are 3 small green-skinned beings opposite you. They screech in a incomprehensible or perhaps comprehensible language, and they begin to start firing at you with their slings.
Okay.
Please roll a d6 for initiative for me.
I thought we could be friends.
I thought we could be friends too, but no.
No pace.
Okay. Our actions will happen simultaneously. Would anybody like to declare any spells?
Negative.
Do I see a set of stairs to the east?
It does look like there is a set of stairs to your east.
We gotta block off their escape. At
Yeah.
least get to that
That's a
right
good
side
point.
of them. Our fighters, maybe.
Yeah.
It is now movement and missile fire. They are all
We're gonna-
going to use their slings.
Can Varga get a slingshot off?
Yes, it'll happen simultaneously.
That's fine. He's doing that.
Yeah, I'm the second rank.
I miss. Ugh.
I can't see him from where I am.
Oh, can you not?
No, I mean, like, literally, and my character should be back here, so I won't be a...
Oh, I see. Okay. He's like, what's happening up there? Well, I should have done that publicly, but none of them hit with their sling. Anybody want to move if you have not fired missiles?
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry, Chris. Yeah, I said I was going to fire 2 arrows. I got 2 11s, but I get a +1 for my deck, so 2 12s. Did either one of those connect?
Your armor class to hit is 14.
Okay, that's a no. Got it.
Let's see. These are 5, so 10, 20, 30, 40. I move, or I'm sorry. Let me see here. 10, 20, 30, 40. I move to block their exit.
Same.
Okay. Would you both make a save for me?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I also move to within melee range of the goblins, on the right side of them. That square.
Oh, I got a 7.
Then make a save as well, please.
Okay.
I fail.
Both of you failed.
How do I? Where's the saving throw?
Oh man.
Morpert, please
roll the
take
dice.
6 damage, and Ralston take 5 damage. As a
Okay.
pit trap opens beneath your feet. Actually, sorry, Hugs. Sorry, Mulch. You shouldn't take. You shouldn't need a save. You will be far enough behind them that you will see the pit open beneath them, and then fall to crunched ankles.
22 XP away. I am dead.
Oh,
You
wait,
just
wait,
died?
wait.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have 5 hit points.
Oh, man.
Hold up! I opened the door. Shouldn't I have been like one to fall in?
The pit is on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Those are kobolds.
Oh,
It's always the most anticlimactic ways to go.
man. That
I
is
love
so
it.
sad. Alas, poor Merp. We never knew you.
We had 3 character deaths so far in one session.
I know.
I'm running out of alphabets to put in front of Pert.
It might have to be Porpert next.
I think it's going to be Porpert.
Porpert money.
I roll 1d6 times 10 gold. It's Porpert.
Ancestors. At a gold
Okay.
Large family.
We are still in the throes
I'm
of
sorry.
combat. No, you're
No,
okay.
you're good.
I'm gonna pop out Mulch so that he can you move him?
Yep.
Okay. So that he can charge into melee.
I wanted to go right
With
about here.
at least one of these guys. It is now melee, which means you get to attack. If you did not, no, sorry, no, you should be able to attack. I don't think you said you declared missile fire, right?
No, I just movement was all I had.
Right. Please declare your attack. These are 1-hit die creature, but you're a level 1, I assume. So
Looks like a miss. If it's 14, it's my.
that would be a miss. It is now the top of the initiative order. Declare spells, please. Anybody declaring spells?
Negative.
All right, please roll for initiative.
You gotta be 1.
Ooh.
So we've got
Ooh.
Ralston.
I'm at the bottom of a trap, so
You,
I'm still alive, but I'm at the bottom of the pit trap.
Okay.
the rest of us don't know how deep it is. It's just open.
I mean, I've got rope, so
I have rope too. My sling is not very useful. I'm gonna take my action. I'm gonna pull my rope out and toss it down so Ralston can make his way back up.
all right.
Now that the pit has been revealed, you can reasonably get around it without any penalties.
Sweet.
Real quick, could you roll an initiative for me?
Yes.
Okay. Please declare movement and missile fire.
I'm going to fire 2 arrows again, away from our friend over here. So the guy on the far, at the bottom of the screen to my left, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Right, plus 1. I did not hit at all again.
Okay. Any other missile fire? All right. Movement into melee.
Okay, swinging my mace.
Is anybody not moving into melee? I assume William.
I'm attempting to
not.
climb. I'm attempting to climb out of the trap.
Yeah. Now, the book doesn't actually tell me how deep this pit is, which is weird. So I'm going to say it's 15 feet.
Okay.
So with the help of a rope, it's fairly easy to climb out of.
Okay. All right. Then I would, I guess, spend my turn doing that.
Roos, do you have who's your character? Are you here?
I was about to say, my character is a thief, actually. I just finished making him.
Sweet. Sweet.
Get in the
Stand
fight.
behind us.
Yeah, I've got a longbow and 40 arrows, so. I've also got 50 foot of rope and a grappling hook if anybody needs it.
Nice.
All right. Okay. So. Sorry. William is staying behind the doorway, as is your new character, which is not Wolf, but is going to use Wolf's, or it's going to use Wolf's token. And then
his name is Cutter for future references.
like the country.
Just Cutter.
Ralston's
Wait.
there. Okay, I'm missing something.
Like cutter, like
Farger would be on the other side of the
Farger.
door holding the rope, trying
Okay.
to get Ralston up.
All right. They are going to. Two of them are going to use their slings, shoot their slings at Ralston, as he's trying to climb out.
Ooh, that might hit.
Is the 21 hit?
What is my AC? 17 meter beat. So yes.
All right. And a 16. Okay, so one of them is going to hit.
Misses.
Sling deals 1d4. Please take 2 damage.
Okay.
It is now melee combat.
Okay, so I'm not in melee range, so I can't really move.
The only one who is in melee range is our good boy Mulch.
The kobold's attacking me, right? In melee?
He has since pulled out his spear.
Okay. So I attack now?
Yep.
Okay.
Please roll your attack.
Beep.
That is going to miss.
May I? Creatures can't attack range if someone's in their face, right?
Correct.
Am I able to wade in combat, like up over to here somewhere?
I don't believe so.
Without taking attacks of opportunity?
I don't think so.
All right, I'll stay where I'm at then.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the best you can do is sort of dancing around in combat. You can't flank or rotate without exposing yourself in a realistic way. He is going to attack you. Does a 15 hit?
Check in. Yes, it's my AC, 15.
Okay. It's going to be 1d8. Wait, 1d8.
Oh, no.
Right?
Oh.
No, it's 1d6. Duh. You 1d6 plus 1. 76 damage. Should have been
no.
I'm down to 0.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're currently unconscious. That does not mean you're dead. Please roll initiative for me. I take it you're not going to cast Detect Magic.
Correct. How you doing, Ralston? How many hit points you got?
I have 5.
Okay.
You won initiative order.
All right. I'm moving in to these guys.
Okay.
As he's moving in, before he gets there, can I sling off in order to not hit him with my missile?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I will say yes.
Yeah, appreciate that. Not my day.
That does not hit. Anybody else moving or missile fired?
What about a thief?
We got 2 thieves.
With the longbow.
Yeah.
You can get
sorry,
one
guys, I was
shot
muted
off.
again.
You're right.
If I can get a
one
shot,
off
I'll fire
before he
another shot.
closes in.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a shot.
We both need to take a shot here. Do we both?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
you
that
can
a-
also take a shot.
All right, William got an 8. That did not work.
Damn.
All right. It is now melee combat. You will get to attack first. These are 1 hit die creature.
All right, so I will hit them 3 times. Thrice. Plus 2 to hit each of them. 15
2
and
hits.
2 hits.
Okay.
1d8 plus 1 for each hit. That is an 8 and a 4.
A lashing whirlwind of death will kill 2 of them. Oh, that marked all of them dead, but not all of them are dead. Okay. These 2 are dead. Please roll initiative. Sorry, I have to check the rules for dying.
I think this is largely up to you. It's one of the underspecified areas.
Yeah. You will lose health at a rate of 1 HP per round until the character reaches negative hit points equal to the character's level. So I believe that means that you die at level. Or wait. I'm just going to say you're going to be unconscious unless further damage is dealt to you. Unless you're in some way like left behind or something like that. Yeah. You're unconscious until further damage is dealt to you. You guys won initiative, I believe. Did I roll?
Okay. Yeah, you got a 5, I got a 5.
Oh, I see. Okay, so these movements will take simultaneously. Anybody going to do any missile fire?
No, but I'll move up and get into place so I can attack from behind Ralston.
Okay.
If I fire into that area, that's definitely going to risk friendly fire, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to say. I'll hold off.
I believe how it is if you fire into missile fire, and when using missiles to attack into a melee, it usually is not possible to choose which participant will receive the attack.
Right.
The referee determines this randomly.
Okay, I'll move into the room.
I will too, yeah.
Please make your attack rolls. The goblin is going to do this simultaneously.
No. No.
It seems like one of us has got a hit.
Everyone just like flails at each other.
The good news is that Ralston gets to attack 3 times.
Oh yeah, I can attack twice more.
That's good. Oh, nice.
That's a hit. At least one of them. One of my blows strikes true. That's a 7.
That will slay this creature. And I will say that Mulch is currently not dead, but is still unconscious.
Alright, we need to get him up.
Yeah, I believe he is unconscious for a randomly determinate amount of time.
Could you guys get my stuff, please?
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Do you want your body or not?
No, I don't need the body. I just need the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know how long he'll be unconscious for.
Well, we have this rope, so we can slide down into the thing and ferry up Morprit's stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I know he has 50 gold in that pouch because he was talking about it.
I know, right? He was always on about that 50 gold. 50 gold this and 50 gold that. I heard he's got a lot of cousins somewhere.
The Pert family.
Great Perts.
The pit is a dirty trick. So if I go over to Mulch, there's just no way to tell whether or not if I take some water and splash his face and slap his face a little bit.
You're welcome to try.
Yeah, let's try it. I'm going to try to rouse him.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
All right. What else is in this room?
Yeah, exactly.
Good question. There doesn't appear to be anything else of particular note in this room, except for there's a lit torch at the other end of this room.
Do we want to drag our friend out?
Let's loot the bodies.
Yeah. What about our unconscious friend, though?
I think even if we were going to abandon him and press on, I think we don't have
Enough numbers. Yeah.
You can tell if I have a pulse or not, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna take you. We're gonna take you out. We're gonna take you to the surface. I think.
I'm pretty beat up anyway.
Yeah, I think we need to hopefully make it out of here without encountering anything else.
Yeah.
We can. Who wants to help me carry our unconscious friend?
I will.
I think between the two of us. Well, I think we need you to stand in front of us.
Okay.
I can do that. I'm still at a movement rate 12.
Yeah, so I think you and I'm at 12 as well. So you and I shuffling him along with probably 6.
Can you guys even carry 90 pounds of equipment, or does it get left? I think it might get left. Can't carry 90 pounds, can you?
Between 2 people?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Or it may, you might be able to, but it may slow you down, and then you have encounters. That's another thing.
True.
We can definitely carry your coin purse.
Yeah.
You can put the plate mail back onto the skeleton you found it from.
Yeah.
I would also say, by way of recommendation, Morpert does contain at least one serious family heirloom on him. That is to say, his Yeti cloak.
Okay, so we take it. We take that.
You could probably take like the bric-a-brac, right? But you're probably gonna have to leave my plate, because that's gonna be like 80 pounds, shield and plate.
Yeah.
I mean, like the 3 of us, the 2 thieves and I, we're probably all movement 12, so we can carry a lot of weight.
Oh, really?
And if we're dragging someone out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I think we could probably get everything, but.
Same.
Okay.
It's easier to drop a body than plate mail.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we can't really split the plate mail between everyone. That doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
He may be taken away like the kobold corpses were too, to unknown lands.
True. I don't want to come back here and see a kobold wearing plate mail.
Or a Morpert zombie walking around.
That's true. Maybe we should cut the head off just to be safe.
Before we go, 2 things. Did the goblins have anything on them? And does anyone have any chalk?
I do not.
I don't.
I've got spikes. Wait a minute, let me check and see if I have chalk. I might, actually.
I'm gonna draw a big white hand like we saw the kobolds put up, so we can send discord between the kobolds and these goblins.
That's awesome. That's so smart.
That's a good idea. Maybe you could scratch something with your spear. Scratch something in the stone. I've got spikes. You could kind of scratch it in there, maybe.
The goblins each had a spear, a sling, and 12 silver pieces on them.
Nice.
One of them had 19 stones, and the other 2 had 18 stones.
Okay. 36 silver. Great success.
Hey, that's almost 3.5 gold there.
Oh man. All right, let's gather up our unconscious friend and our dead friend's gear and let's make for the surface.
So what's worth more to us? Our unconscious friend or our dead friend's gear?
Like I said, it's easy to drop this guy that we're carrying.
True. Yeah. True.
So
I mean, I think you could probably carry my gear. What I'm thinking you're not going to be able to carry is you're not going to be able to get my armor and my shield. I don't think that's 80 pounds, and you'll have to take it off of me and everything. I think.
Yeah. We'll get your gold in your cloak.
Yeah.
I mean, my backpack is 10 pounds. so that's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and the backpack as well.
Yeah, but all my stuff. I suppose. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna. While we're doing this, I will just cast detect magic in this room so that I have it going when we're walking out of here, in case we walk past anything in the next 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I will say at this point, your adventuring party is strained, bordering on exhausted.
You detect magic, though.
There does not appear to be anything magical in this room.
The knife on my body. That's all.
Oh,
really?
You still had that? That's awesome.
Oh.
I grabbed that.
Yeah, you grab that. Give it to one of his cousins. Give the cloak, his gear, and the magical knife to his cousins.
Yeah, we don't know what it does though. Nobody ever asked Warpert what it does.
It detects traps. It detects pit traps.
Yeah.
It may be cursed and force them to run into it.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
great. Detect magic. Good job. So we're borderline exhaustion, you say?
Yes.
And probably hysteria.
Yeah.
A lot of death.
I need to make a morale check.
We got a bunch of archers and people outside waiting on us.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're probably outside smoking cigarettes and playing dice or whatever.
I hope. There's a lot of dice being rolled right now, so I'm not so sanguine about their fate.
True.
You make it out safely and sound. And you begin your journey back home.
We put mulch in the cart.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
After about 4 hours of travel, you have been surprised.
Oh, got the wrong music.
No.
I can't even hear the music. Maybe I gotta change the volume.
No, I'm using it. Never mind.
Russ has his own music.
Oh.
Yeah, this will be awesome. You guys are gonna love this.
It's the Giants.
He says us not loving it.
It's not the Giants. Give me a second. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible.
No, you're fine.
We are winning. Okay. Thank you. But believe it or not, I've had to do a lot of impromptu token making this session. Alright. In the swamp, you have been surprised by 5 hulking great figures. These are not like the giants that you had seen the other day. Instead, these are amphibious, disgusting, chaos-twinged toads.
We're surprised. I assume we're walking behind all of our men-at-arms.
Do you have the rule where the new character shows up, or how does that work? How do you do that?
If you've got it, then we're good.
I got it.
Pop in.
I got
You're, what are you? Are you a fighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have found an apparent madman or fool wandering the swamps. You don't know how he got here or why he's out here. Maybe he'll tell you one day. But for now, you are being beset by giant toad-like creatures.
Oh, hello there. Oh, God.
Hello.
Oh, the light. You see a beefy guy in armor. My cousin. What happened?
Oh, we've got his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I toss you the dagger.
Yeah, toss me the weapons. Toss me the
And the
spear.
cloak. And the cloak.
Yeah, these are much further away than purported on the map.
All right.
So you said you have 6 longbowmen?
6 archers.
That's awesome.
6 bowmen. 6 Welsh bowmen.
And 2 spearmen. And you can rearrange yourselves as you please. They are going to charge into melee.
Totally.
And the bowmen are going to... Well, you know what? Actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to roll to see how far away they are.
Is Mochi still incognito?
No, he woke up as you were leaving. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
He is at 1 hit point. Okay, these guys are 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. They're 65 feet away. They are charging into melee. Let's see here. They can move 60 feet. During that time, well, due to initiative order, it's... Your longbowmen are all going to get an attack on these guys. 6. Actually, I think they get 2, right?
Are they at a distance? Yeah, they get 2.
Yeah.
If we're at a distance, I fire my longbow I purchased.
Please.
Yeah, I would do the same. Yeah.
I'll fire my short bow.
No good there.
All right. Your AC to beat is 14.
Nope, that's a miss.
All right.
Fumble Rooski.
I rolled those privately. That's why.
Miss.
Your longbowmen hit 3, 4, 5 times. Is that a D8?
D6, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. That will slay one of them. Well, I think they're just going to deal that damage to them in a line.
That makes sense.
Right. So that would be... All right. It is now melee.
All right.
Your spearmen are not going to charge in on the off chance that the longbowmen get another shot.
I don't know if there's any of us that have melee to do, right?
Not yet. Not yet. Once I get closer, I can.
Please roll for initiative, though. Beat a 2. Good.
Hell yeah.
Your longbowmen
Nice.
will take another volley of fire.
Oof.
With 1 hit.
I'm like banging on my shield with my mage, trying to,
Let me take another shot with my bow.
Unfortunately,
Nope,
it seems
that's
like
a
that's
miss.
distracting your mercenaries. more.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like
All right. William hits once. What was the armor
They hit
class
for
again?
3.
14.
14. Yeah, 1 hit.
Yeah.
D6. 1 damage.
All right.
Barger hit for 3 with his sling.
All right, that slays one of the beasts. All right, it is their turn. They're going to charge up. These guys, they're going to surround this one. This one's going to engage in melee with him. They get to attack first. That is 2 hits, and then that's going to be they have shields, so it's just going to be D6s.
Oh, I wanted to be up front. Crap.
Please, no, go ahead. Okay, it is now your melee attack, the party's melee attack.
This is the we're still on the first turn, right?
This is the second turn.
This is the second turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Melee phase, second turn.
Oh.
Oof.
Lord have mercy.
Slippery out here, man.
Oh my goodness.
It is slippery out here. Anybody else in a position to make a melee attack?
Not yet.
Okay. They will make theirs. Let me just double check.
Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
Those are all gonna hit, I think.
Oh, that's cursed.
That's crazy.
Oof.
All right, your let's see. Your spearmen are both dead. But that's their turn. Please roll initiative. Beat a 3. Okay, simultaneous turns. Means the longbowmen are going to be able to get attacks off on this one and this one. They will get one attack. Anybody else engaging in missile fire will be able to get one attack on those two frogs.
I will attack.
I'll attack too.
I'll roll.
Same.
13? Nope, that's a miss.
Barger hits.
Your longbow
13
Wilson hit.
misses. Yeah.
Okay.
For 1.
That is enough. Kill that one. Okay. It is now so they will also move up during this time.
Yeah.
He's dead. These two are just going to stay in melee with poor Pert here.
I will move up to the position of this dead man.
It's actually Bluppert.
Okay.
Blubbert. Okay.
Bluppert.
Can I move in the position of this dead man beside Blubbert?
Yes.
All right, I will do that.
Okay.
And I look at Blubbert. I kind of nod to him.
Okay. It is now melee. They will happen simultaneously.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this frog first. Going to get a hit on one of your longbowmen. Which will kill him. Okay. Please make your attack rolls at any point.
All right. Do these gentlemen have more than one hit dice?
They do, yes.
Okay.
Actually, they should have.
That's a hit.
Does a 16 land on Blubbert?
It does.
Okay. Please take 3 damage.
All right.
And that is 2 points of damage on the one salamander thing creature frog.
Okay. We're in melee, right? So here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Anybody else have any attacks to make?
No melee.
Yeah, I have a sling.
I guess I could longbow.
Yep. Yes, you could.
14's our target.
Yep.
Correct.
We're doing missiles?
Sorry,
Yep.
this is still for melee.
Apologize.
Of the last round. Your longbowmen are going to break and flee. They're going to break ranks.
As is tradition.
Of course they
Scum!
are.
Scum!
You will not get gold or experience for this fight, friends.
That's correct.
Scum.
Um,
Dogs!
please roll for initiative for me. Beat a 5.
Oh
Oof.
my god.
Oh.
Did not beat a 5. Movement and missile fire.
Someone move behind so you get your +2. Also, you got a thief here. Why don't you get back there and get that +4 going?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get behind them.
Yeah, these
So
are
if-
5-foot squares.
Yeah, I can try to get around this guy over here. I don't know.
We could both give it a shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
yeah.
still is there still a toad over on the left side?
Yes.
All right,
Oh.
I'm slinging that guy,
There are 3 toads left alive.
and I miss.
I guess I could try to shoot this guy, this toad with a bow. And that's a miss. Okay. Yeah,
So
get
the
your...
are the longbowmen not here now?
Yeah,
They are
they
going to
fled.
start running on movement phase. So these ones are able to flee.
Dogs. Dogs.
These 2 are going to attempt to flee, taking one of them's going to try to be hit.
I might suggest the thieves with longbows. Let's like eradicate that one that's gonna eat the longbowmen that are fleeing.
Okay.
And then we can help our buddies. We can just hope that they. If we hit these longbowmen, they're running. We don't care.
Right. Sure. So
Okay.
missiles now?
Yes,
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
19 plus 1. There's a 20 hit.
that will hit.
Hits.
Okay.
8 misses.
Target AC is 14.
And then for the second shot, there's a 2 that misses. Okay. So D6. Six.
Nice.
That will slay the beast.
Nice.
So now it is just the 2 left engaged in melee, which they will do. That one's for Ralston, and this one's for Bluppert. Bluppert, please take 1 damage.
Okay.
It is now your melee attack.
All right.
All right. Are our thieves going to get around them and try to do the old
Well, if I fired, I can't. Yeah. I
14? That hits. Yep. Okay.
3 damage.
1d8 plus 1. 6 damage.
Okay. They are going to try to flee on their turn. Please roll initiative for me. They might not get the chance. Well, they'll definitely get the chance. I doubt you'll be firing. This is looking. Simultaneous actions. They're going to start by fleeing. Bluppert and Ralston, please take a attack of opportunity.
Okay. Oh, that's a miss.
They're going to flee, and you guys...
As they're fleeing, I want to sling at them.
Please. I insist.
Yeah, I'll bow with them.
Well, they do get 60 feet away. Can you sling at that range?
Is it simultaneous?
It is simultaneous.
I missed.
Let me see. Let me see what the range is for this thing.
You can go beyond its range anyways at -4. I didn't see what you hit. 18, so 14.
You got 18, so that's 14 that hit.
Yeah. Sling's range is 40 yards outside, I believe.
So it can do 80 at -4.
Yeah.
That would
So,
hit
yeah.
technically.
Is that in yards or in feet?
I think outdoors it's
Feet.
yards, right?
That's just movement for yards. It's the weapon. It's the
yeah.
same.
You
Sweet.
trip.
So yeah, 40 feet.
right?
You triple the range in the outdoors, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should be able to hit them, no problem.
Cool. So yeah, I hit one.
Nice.
That will be enough to fell it.
Okay.
And the last one gets off scot-free.
Nice.
Brutal.
All right. No other encounters on your way back home.
Does anyone want some free armor? Anyone need gear off these guys?
Yeah.
Anyone want to join the City Watch?
Not really.
We're never going to be able to hire anybody ever again.
This is true.
No.
All goodwill's gone.
There's been 2 longbowmen killed. Each of them had a longbow. 20 arrows minus 3, so 17 arrows. And leather armor.
Definitely use those arrows.
Right.
And then each of the infantrymen had a set of chain, a shield, and a spear. This can all fit easily into your cart.
I'm taking that shield. Heck with them.
Should we bring back their bodies?
No.
Okay.
Does somebody want to split the arrows up with me?
Yeah, it's 34 arrows. So it would be 17 apiece.
17
you guys
okay.
split them.
I'll take some if you don't want them.
Bird's got to eat. Bird's got to eat.
Okay.
You and your party are officially exhausted. You retreat back to Steely Sean's alehouse with 1,000-yard stare.
Awesome.
And 3.5 gold bases.
Mythic Mountains RPG is a private online play club that focuses on folk RPGs. Folk RPGs are the games that belong to all of us. They're what actually happens at a table between friends. It's their voice that has the authority on what is fun and what works for them. Weekly, we upload our games to allow others to sit in with us. The channel isn't monetized. We don't own the artwork, music, software, or games shown in these actual plays, and you can find links to their authors in the description. Like, subscribe, and share if you wish, or don't. Just like games in person, you're welcome to pull up a chair, sit in, and watch some of our games. No performances, no fancy equipment, just regular people playing folk pencil and paper role-playing games and having a good time. We hope these games will prove a source of enjoyment to anyone just wanting to listen in, anyone looking for examples of how actual groups run and play folk RPGs, and most importantly, if you haven't found your group yet, you're welcome here at ours.